Radha Krishna Bol. Hare Krishna. Radha Krishna Bol Bol Bolore Shobai Bolo Bolo.
Radha Krishna Bol Bol Bolore Shobhai.
Radha Krishna Bol Bol Bolore Shobai.
Radha Krishna Bol Bolore Shobhai.
Shishi Radha Krishna Bol Bol Bolore Shobai.
Radha Krishna Bol Bolore Shobhai.
Shikariya Shabnariya Preche Neche Gornitai.
Shikariya Shabnariya Preche Gornitai.
Hari Bol Bolo Re Shikariya. Radha Krishna Bol Bol Bolo Re Shobai. Shishi Radha Krishna Bol Bol Bolo Re Shobai. Niche Maya Bhoshe Jacho Beshe Kacho Habu Dubu Bai Niche
Maya Bhoshe
Jacho Beshe Hari Bol Bolo Re Miche Maya Bhoshe. Radha Krishna Bol Bol Bolo Re Shobai.
Radha Krishna Bol Bolore Shobhai.
Shishi Radha Krishna Bol Bol Bolo Re Shobai.
Shri Radha Krishna Bol Bolore Shobhai.
Jiv Krishna Das E Vishwas Korle Toar Duko Nai
Krishna Das Vishwas Kole Tor Dukanai.
Hari Bol Bolo Re Jiv Krishna Das. Radha Krishna Bol Bol Bolo Re Shobai.
Shri Radha Krishna Bol Bolore Shobhai.
Shri Radha Krishna Bol Bol Bolo Re Shobai.
Shri Radha Krishna Bol Bolore Shobhai.
Krishna Bol Be Jave pulaka habe jorbi anki boli tai bolbe jabe. Gotta turn the slides faster. Krishna bolbe jabe pulaka habe jorbi anki boli tai. Krishna one more time, you gotta put your hands up at home. Not singing hands. Krishna bolbe jabe pulaka habe jorbi anki boli tai. Come on now. Krishna bolbe jabe pulaka habe jorbi anki boli tai. Hari Krishna bolbe jabe.
Hari bolo Krishna bolbe jabe.
Radha Krishna bolbo bolo re shobha.
Radha Krishna bolbo bolo re shobha.
Shri Radha Krishna bolbo bolo re shobha.
Shri Radha Krishna bolo bolo re shobha.
Radha Krishna bolo shange cholo e matra bikachai.
Radha Krishna bolo sange cholo e matra bikachai.
Hari bolo Radha Krishna bolo.
Hari bolo Radha Krishna bolo.
Radha Krishna bolbo bolo re shobha.
Radha Krishna bolo bolo re shobha.
Shri Radha Krishna bolbo bolo re shobha.
Shri Radha Krishna bolo bolo re shobha.
Radha Krishna bolo jai shakla vipod bhakti vinod bolin jakuno namgai.
Jai Sakal Vipul Bhakti Vinod Bole Jakono Nangai.
Jai shakla vipod bhakti vinod bolin jakuno namgai.
Jai Sakal Vipul Bhakti Vinod Bole Jakono Nangai.
Hari bolo re jai shakla vipod.
Hari bolo re jai Sakal Vipul.
Radha Krishna bolbo bolo re shobha.
Radha Krishna bolo bolo re shobha.
Shri Radha Krishna bolbo bolo re shobha.
Shri Radha Krishna bolo bolo re shobha.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Rama
Rama Rama Hare Nitai Gaur Hari Bo Hari Bo Hari Bo Nitai Gaur Hari Bo. Nitai Gaur Premanande Hari Hari Bo. Shri Hari Nam Sankirtan Ki Shri Harinam Mahamantra ki,
Jai.
Shri Harinam Prabhu ki, Gaura Premanande,
Haribo.
Nitai Gaura Haribo, 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 Nitai Gaura Haribo. Now we'll have the Mangala charana too, please. Om Jnanatimrandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurun Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadahmayam Dadati Swapadantikam Adadhanastridam Danter Idam Yache Puna Puna Srimad Rupa Padam Bhoja Dhulisyam Janma Janmani Vandeham Sri Guru Sri Uta Parakamalam Sri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunatham Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadhvetam Sadvathutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhan Vitamscha Namashreshtam Manamapi Shachiputram Atra Swarupam Rupam Tasyagrajam Uruparim Maturim Goshtavatim Radha Kundam Girivaramaho Radhika Madhavasham Prapto Yasa Pratitakripaya Shri Gurun Tam Natosmi He Guru Jnanada Dina Bandho Swaranda Data Koranaika Sindo Vrindavana Sinahitavatar Prasida Radha Pranaya Prachar He Dina Bandho Korunaika Sindo Kuru Prasadam Mai Mandamudhe Laksha Paradhe Bahupapagadhe Tatpada Padme Stumatishta Krishne Prata Shrimanavadipe Dvinetram Dvibhujam Gurum Varabhaya Pradam Shantam Smaritan Nama Purvakam Tom Gopika Visharavis Tanayanti Kesis Sevari Kari Nugoro Nijapada Padme Dasyam Pradaya Kurumam Rajakanane Shri Radhangri Sevana Rase Sukhinim Sukhabdao Shri Guru Paramananda Premananda Palaprad Vrajananda Pradananda Sevayama Niyojaya Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Preshtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Nitinamine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Preshtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Tinamine Shri Barshabana Videvi Dayataya Kripaddaye Krishna Sambandha Vijnana Dayane Pravave Namaha Madhuryojwala Premadya Shri Rupanuga Bhaktida Shri Gaura Karuna Shakti Vigrahaya Namostute Namaste Gauravani Shri Murtaye Dinatarine Rupanuga Virudhapa Siddhanta Dvanta Harine Namo Gorakishoraya Sakshad Vairagya Murtaye Vipralambara Sambode Padam Bhujayate Namaha Namo Bhaktivinodaya Sakchidananda Namine Gora Shakti Swarupaya Rupanuga Varayate Gora Virvava Bhomestam Nirdesta Sajana Priya Vaishnava Sarvabhoma Shri Jagannathaya Te Namaha Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripasindubhya Evacha Patitanam Pavanibhyo Vaishnavibhyo Namo Namaha Namo Mahavaranyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Goratvishe Namaha Panchatattvatmakam Krishnam Bhaktarupa Swarupakam Bhaktavataram Bhaktakyam Namami Bhakta Shaktikam He Krishna Karuna Sindho Dinabandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Jayatam Suratau Pangur Mama Mandam Matirgati Mat Sarvaswa Padambo Jao Radha Madana Mohanao Divyad Vrindaranya Kalpadrumata Srimad Ratnagara Singhasanastao Srimad Radha Srila Govinda Devao Prishtali Bi Sevyamano Smarami Srimad Rasarasaram Bi Vamshivata Tatastita Karshan Venu Swaner Gopir Gopinatha Shriyestunaha 18 Thakur Godiyaki Kariyachina Atmasad 18 Era Charan Vandon Tine Moranad Tapta Kanjana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vande Nanda Vrdashrinam Padarinam Abhikshnasha Yasam Harigato Gitam Punati Bhuvanatrayam Hantayam Adra Bala Haridasavaryo Yadrama Krishna Charanaspararsha Pramodaha Manam Tanoti Sahago Ganayostayor Yat Paniya Suyavasakandana Kandamulai Vrindai Tulsi Devyai Priyai Keshavasicha Vishnu Bhakti Prade Devi Satyavachai Namo Namaha Sri Nishinga Jai Nishinga Jai Jai Nishinga Pralada Desha Jaya Padma Mukha Padma Bringa Yada Yada Hi Dharmasya Glanir Bhavati Bharata Abhutanam Dharmasya Tadatmanam Srajamyaham Paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya ch dushkritam dharmasam stapanartaya sambhavami yuge yuge manmana bhavamadbhakto madhyaji mam namaskuru mami vaishyasi yuktvaivam atmanam matparayanaha sarvadharman parityaja mamekam sharanam braja ahantvang sarvapapebhyo mukshayishami ma shuchaha Shushu Shradhanasya Vasudeva Kataruchi Syan Mahat Sevaya Vipra Punya Tirtha Nishevanad Shrinvatam Swakata Krishna Punya Shravana Kirtana Hrityan Taksto Hipadrani Pidunoti Suhrit Satam Nashtapraeshu Bhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavat Yutama Shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naishtiki Tadarajastamo bhava kamalobhada yashchaye cheta iter anavitam stitam sattve prasidati Evang prasanna manaso bhagavad bhakti yogataha bhagavad tattva vijnana mukta sangasya jayate Vidyate raya grantish chitante sarva samshaya shiyante chasya karmani drishta eva atmanishvare Mali hoy karishe bija arupan shravana kirtana jali kare shechan tan vistarita hoy pale prema pal ihan mali sheche nitya shravanadi jao vairagya vijya nija bhakti yoga shiksharta meka purusha purana Shri Krishna Chaitanya Shariradhari Kripam Buddhir Yastamaham Prapadye Kala Nashtam Bhakti Yogam Nijam Ja Pradush Kartum Krishna Chaitanya Nama Avirbhutastasya Padadavinde Gadham Kadham Liyatam Chitabringa Ajanulambita Bujau Kanakavadato Samkirtanaika Pitaro Kamalaya Taksho Vishvambaro Dvijavaro Yukatarma Palo Vande Jagat Priyakaro Karunavataro Chaitanya Krishna Chaitanya Gaurango Dvijanayaka Yatinam Dandinam Chaiva Nyasinam Chashromani Raktambara Darashriman Navadipa Sudakara Prema Bhakti Pradashchaiva Sri Sachinandanastata Nityananda Vidhur Dhendur Vasuda Prana Ballava Janavi Jivatapati Krishna Prema Prada Prabhu Padmavati Sutta Shriman Shachinandana Purvaja Bhavonmato Jagatrata Rakta Gora Kalevaram Matsamo Nasti Papa Mana Parati Chakashana Parihare Pilajja Me Kimbruve Purushottama Yuvatinam Yata Yuni Yunam Cha Yuvatau Yata Mano Biramate Tadvan Mano Me Ramatam Twayi Pumauskalita Padanam Pumir Eva Valambanam Twai Jata Paradhanam Twameva Sharanam Prabho Govinda Balavi Radhe Prartaye Twam Hamsada Twadiyam Itijana Tu Govindo Mam Twaya Saha Radhe Vrindavanadi She Karunamrita Vahani Kripaya Nijapadabja Dasyam Mayam Pradiyatam Nitayna Mineche Namerhate Shadhamulye Nam Drite Chere Nitayna Mineche Namerhate Shadhamulye Nam Drite Chere Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Gaur Premanande Haribol. Each one of those verses was written by some great soul, and it's a connection with each one that wrote that, and it contains divine knowledge and the vibration of the spiritual world. So by chanting mantras, you can transfer yourself from the mundane plane to the spiritual plane. Therefore, it's highly recommended that one enter into the process of bhakti yoga and always chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Do you all agree? Yes?
Yes, strongly.
Yes? Yes? Okay, thank you. All right, so now we're going to take up where we left off in the Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita. Nara Shabde Kahe Sarva Jivera Nishchay Ayana Shabdete Kahe Tahara Ashray. The word Nara refers to the aggregate of all the living beings, and the word Ayana refers to the refuge of them all. Ataiva Tumi Hau Mul Narayana E Ak Hetu Shuna Dvitiya Karana. You are therefore the original Narayana. This is one reason. Please listen as I state the second. Jivara Ishvara Purushari Avatar Taha Shabha Hoite Tomar Aishvarya Apar. The direct lords of the living beings are the Purusha incarnations, but your opulence and power are more exalted than theirs. Ataiva Adishvara Tumi Sarva Pita Tomar Shaktite Tara Jagat Rakita. Therefore you are the primeval Lord, the original Father of everyone. They, the Purushas, are protectors, of the universes by your power. Narera ayana jate karaha palan ataiva how tumimula Narayana. Since you protect those who are the shelters of all living beings, you are the original Narayana. Purport: the controlling deities of the living beings in the mundane worlds are the three Purusha avatars. But the potent energy displayed by Sri Krishna is far more extensive than that of the Purushas. Sri Krishna is therefore the original Father and Lord who protects all creative manifestations through his various plenary portions. Since he sustains even the shelters of the collective living beings, there is no doubt that Sri Krishna is the original Narayana. Tritiya Karana Shun Shri Bhagavan Ananta Brahmananda Bahu Vaikuntadi Dham. Beautiful, isn't it? Vaikuntadi Dham. Home is calling, the place of no anxiety. O my Lord, O Supreme Personality of Godhead, kindly hear my third reason. There are countless universes and fathomless transcendental Vaikunthas. Ite jata jiva tara traye kalika karam taha deka shakshi tumi jana shab marma. Both in this material world and in the transcendental world, you see all the deeds of all living beings in the past, present, and future. Since you are the witness of all such deeds, you know the essence of everything. Tomar darshane sarva jagatera stiti tumina dekile karo nahi stiti gati. All the worlds exist because you oversee them. None can live, move, or have their being without your supervision. Narera ayana jate kara darshana tata teo hai tumi mula narayana. You oversee the wanderings of all living beings. For this reason also, you are the primeval Lord Narayana. Purport: Sri Krishna in his Paramatma feature lives in the hearts of all living beings in both the transcendental and mundane creations. As the Paramatma, he witnesses all actions the living beings perform in all phases of time, namely past, present, and future. Sri Krishna knows what the living beings have done for hundreds and thousands of past births, and he sees what they are doing now. Therefore, he knows the results of their present actions that will fructify in the future. As stated in the Bhagavad Gita, the entire cosmic situation is created as soon as he glances over the material energy. Nothing can exist without his superintendence. Since he sees even the abode where the collective living beings rest, he is the original Narayana. Krishna kahina brahma tomar na buji vachan jiva hridi jale vaishe she Narayana. Krishna said, Brahma, I cannot understand what you are saying. Lord Narayana is he who sits in the hearts of all living beings and lies down in the waters of the Charana ocean. Brahma kahe, jale jibe je Narayana she shab tomar angsho e shatya bachan. Brahma replied, what I have said is true. The same Lord Narayana who lives on the waters and in the hearts of all beings is but a plenary portion of you. Karanabdi garbhodhak shiradhak shayi maya dwari shrishte kari tate shabmayi. The Karnadakshay, Garbhadakshay, and Shiradakshay forms of Narayana all create in cooperation with the material energy. In this way, they are attached to Maya. She teen jal shayi sarva antaryami Brahmananda Vrindera Atma Jai Purushanami. These three Vishnus lying in the water are the supersoul of everything. The supersoul of all the universes is known as the first Purusha. Hiranya Garbhera Atma Garbhodhakashayi Vyashti Jiva Antaryami Shirodhakashayi. Garbhodhakshayi Vishnu is the supersoul of the aggregate of living entities. And Shirodhakashayi Vishnu is the supersoul of each individual living being. E Shabhara Darshanete Ache Maya Gando Turiya Krishna Ranahi Mayara Sambandha. Superficially, we see that these Purushas have a relationship with Maya, but above them in the fourth dimension is Lord Krishna, who has no contact with the material energy. Purport: the three Purushas, Karnadakshayi Vishnu, Garbhodakshayi Vishnu, and Shirodakshayi Vishnu, all have a relationship with the material energy called Maya, because through Maya they create the material cosmos. These three Purushas, who lie in the Karna, Garbha, and Shira oceans respectively, are the supersoul of everything that be. Karnadakshayi Vishnu is the supersoul of the collective universes. Garbhodakshayi Vishnu is the supersoul of the collective living beings, and Shirodakshayi Vishnu is the supersoul of all individual living entities. Because all of them are somehow attracted to the affairs of the material energy, they can be said to have some affection for Maya. But the transcendental position of Sri Krishna himself is not even slightly tinged by Maya. His transcendental state is called Turiya, or the fourth dimensional stage. Virad hiranyagarbhascha karanam chetyuda upadaya ishasya yatribirhinam turiyam tat prachakshate. In the material world, the Lord is designated as Virat, Hiranyagarbha, and Karna. But beyond these three designations, the Lord is ultimately in the fourth dimension. Purport: Virat, the phenomenal manifestation of the Supreme Whole, Hiranyagarbha, the numinous soul of everything, and Karna, the cause or causal nature, are but designations of the Purushas, who are responsible for material creation. The transcendental position surpasses these designations and is therefore called the position of the fourth dimension. This is a quotation from Sridhar Swami's commentary on the 11th canto, 5th chapter, verse 16 of Srimad Bhagavatam. Jadjapi tinera maya laya vyavahara tatapi tat sparsha nahi shabhe maya para. Although these three features of the Lord deal directly with the material energy, none of them are touched by it. They are all beyond illusion. Etad ishanam ishasya prakritisto pi tad gunai na yujite sadatma star yata bhutis tadashraya. This is the opulence of the Lord. Although situated in the material nature, he is never affected by the modes of nature. Similarly, those who have surrendered to him and fixed their intelligence upon him are not influenced by the modes of nature. This text is from Srimad Bhagavatam 1:1138. Those who have taken shelter of the lotus feet of the personality of Godhead do not identify with the material world, even while living in it. Pure devotees may deal with the three modes of material nature, but because of their transcendental intelligence in Krishna consciousness, they're not influenced by the material qualities. The spell of material activities does not attract such devotees. Therefore, the Supreme Lord and his devotees acting under him are always free from material contamination. Shaitin janera tumi parama ashray tumi mula narayana ite ki shangshay You are the ultimate shelter of these three plenary portions. Thus there is not the slightest doubt that you are the primeval Narayan. Purport: Brahma has confirmed that Lord Krishna is the supreme, the source of the three manifestations known as Kshirodakshayi Vishnu, Garbhodakshayi Vishnu, and Karnadakshayi Vishnu, Mahavishnu. For his pastimes, Lord Krishna has four original manifestations, namely Vasudeva, Sankarshana, Pradyumna, and Aniruddha. The first Purusha avatar, Mahavishnu, in the causal ocean, who is the creator of the aggregate material energy, is an expansion of Sankarshana. The second Purusha, Garbhodakshayi Vishnu, is an expansion of Pradyumna. And the third Purusha, Kshirodakshayi Vishnu, is an expansion of Aniruddha. All these are within the category of manifestations of Narayana, who is a manifestation of Sri Krishna. She tinera angshi parabhyoma narayana teho tomar bilas tumi mu narayan. The source of these three features is the Narayan in the spiritual sky. He is your Vilas expansion. Therefore, you are the ultimate Narayan. Ataiva Brahma Bhakye Paravyoma Narayana Teho Krishnera Bilas E Tatto Bibarano. Paravyoma Narayana. Paravyoma Narayan. Translation. Therefore, according to the authority of Brahma, the Narayana, who is the predominating deity in the transcendental world, is but the Vilas feature of Krishna. This has now been conclusively proved. E shloka tattva lakan bhagavata sharu paribhasha rupe ihar sarvatra dikara. The truth indicated in this verse, text number 30, is the essence of Srimad Bhagavatam. This conclusion, through synonyms, applies everywhere. Brahma Atma Bhagavan Krishnera Vihar E Arto Na Jani Murka Arta Kari Aro. Not knowing that Brahman, Parama, and Bhagavan are all features of Krishna, foolish scholars speculate in various ways. Avatari Narayana, Krishna Avatar, Teho Chaturbhuja Iha, Manusha Akar. Because Narayan has four hands, whereas Krishna looks just like a man, they say that Narayan is the original God, whereas Krishna is but an incarnation. Some scholars argue that because Narayan has four hands, whereas Sri Krishna has only two, Narayan is the original personality of Godhead, and Krishna is his incarnation. Such unintelligent scholars do not understand the features of the Absolute. E mate nana rupa kare purva pakho, tahare nirjite bhagavata padya dako. In this way, their arguments appear in various forms, but the poetry of the Bhagavatam expertly refutes them all. Yay! 63. Vadanti tat tattvavidas tattvam yajnanam advayam prameti paramatmeti bhagavaniti shabdyate. Learned transcendentalists who know the Absolute Truth say that it is non-dual knowledge and is called impersonal Brahman, the localized Paramatma, and the personality of Godhead. That's from Srimad Bhagavatam 1-11. Shunabhai e shlok karaha vichar ek mukhya tattva tina tahar prachar. My dear brothers, kindly listen to the explanation of this verse and consider its meaning. The one original entity is known in his three different features. Advaya Gyan Tattva Vastu Krishnara Sarup Brahma Atma Bhagavan Teen Tar Rup. Lord Krishna himself is the one undivided absolute truth, the ultimate reality. He manifests himself in three features as Brahman, Paramatma, and Bhagavan. In the verse from Srimad Bhagavatam cited above, Bhagavatam 1-11, the principal word, Bhagavan, indicates the personality of Godhead, and Brahman and Paramatma are concomitants deduced from the absolute personality, as a government and its ministers are deductions from the supreme executive head. In other words, the principal truth that is exhibited in three different phases. The absolute truth, the personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna, Bhagavan, is also known as Brahman and Paramatma, although all these features are identical. E shlokera arte tumi hoila nirvacharan. Nivachan. E shlokera arte tumi hoila nirvachana. Aro ek shuna bhagavatera vachana. The import of this verse has stopped you from arguing. Now listen to another verse of Srimad Bhagavatam. Ete chamshakala pumsa krishnastu bhagavan swayam indrari vyakulam lokam hridayanti yuge yuge. All these incarnations of Godhead are either plenary portions or parts of the plenary portions of the Purusha avatars. But Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead himself. In every age, he protects the world through his different features when the world is disturbed by the enemies of Indra. Purport. This statement of Srimad Bhagavatam 1.3.28 definitely negates the concept that Sri Krishna is an avatar of Vishnu or Narayan. Lord Sri Krishna is the original personality of Godhead, the supreme cause of all causes. This verse clearly indicates that incarnations of the personality of Godhead such as Sri Ram, Nrsimha, and Varaha all undoubtedly belong to the Vishnu group. But all of them are either plenary portions or portions of the plenary portions of the original personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna. Shabha avatarera kari samanya lakana tarmadye Krishna chandrera karila ganana. The Bhagavatam describes the symptoms and deeds of the incarnations in general and counts Sri Krishna among them. Tabe sutta gosai mane paya badabhai jarje lakana taha karila nishchai. This made Sutta Goswami greatly apprehensive. Therefore, he distinguished each incarnation by its specific symptoms. Avatara Shab Purushera Kala Angsho Swayam Bhagavan Krishna Sarva Avatangsha. All the incarnations of Godhead are plenary portions or parts of the plenary portions of the Purusha avatars. But the primeval Lord is Sri Krishna. He is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, the fountainhead of all incarnations. Purva Pakha Kahe Tomar Bhal Ta Vyakayana Paravyoma Narayana Swayam Bhagavan Paravyoma Narayana. An opponent may say, this is your interpretation, but actually the Supreme Lord is Narayan, who is in the transcendental realm. Teha ase Krishna rupe karina avatar e arto shloke deki ki aro vichar. He, Narayan, incarnates as Lord Krishna. This is the meaning of the verse as I see it. There is no need for further consideration. Tarikahe. Kenit kara kutar kanumana. Shastra virudharta kabu na hoy pramana. To such a misguided interpreter, we may reply, why should you suggest such fallacious logic? An interpretation is never accepted as evidence if it opposes the principles of Scripture. Anuvadam anukritu anuvadam anuktvatu na videyam udirayat na hyalabhas padam kinchit kutrachit pratishtati. One should not state a predicate before its subject, for it cannot thus stand without proper support. Purport. This rhetorical rule appears in the Ekadashi Tattva, 13th canto, in connection with the metaphorical use of words. An unknown object should not be put before the known subject because the object has no meaning if the subject is not first given. Anuvad na kaya na kahi videya, age anuvada kahi paschad videya. If I do not state a subject, I do not state a predicate. First I speak the former, and then I speak the latter. Videya kahiye tare e bastu agnata, anuvada kahi tare je hai gyata. The predicate of a sentence is what is unknown to the reader, whereas the subject is what is known to him. Jaiche kahi. E Vipra Parama Pandit, Vipra Anuvada Ihara Videya Panditya. For example, we may say, this Vipra is a greatly learned man. In this sentence, the Vipra is the subject and the predicate is his erudition. Vipratva Vikyata Tara Panditya Agyata Ataiva Vipra Age Panditya Paschata. The man's being a Vipra is known, but his erudition is unknown. Therefore, the person is identified first and his erudition later. Taiche iha avatar shabhoila gyata kar avatar ebastu avigyata. In the same way, all these incarnations were known, but whose incarnations they are was unknown. Ete shabde avatarera age anuvad purushera angsha pache videya samvad. First, the word ete, these, establishes the subject, the incarnations. Then plenary portions of the Purusha avatars follows as the predicate. Taiche Krishna avatar bitare hoila gyata tahara vishesha gyana she avigyata. In the same way, when Krishna was first counted among the incarnations, specific knowledge about him was still unknown. Ataiva Krishna Shabda Age Anuvad Swayam Bhagavata Piche Vidheya Samvad. Therefore, first the word Krishna appears as the subject, followed by the predicate, describing him as the original personality of Godhead. Krishnera Swayam Bhagavata Iha Hoile Sadhya Swayam Bhagavanera Krishnatva Hoila Bhadya. This establishes that Sri Krishna is the original personality of Godhead. The original personality of Godhead is therefore necessarily Krishna. Krishna Jadi Angsha Haita Amshi Narayan Tabe Viparita Haite Sutera Vachana. Had Krishna been the plenary portion of Narayan, the primeval Lord, the statement of Sutta Goswami would have been reversed. Narayana Amshi Jai Swayam Bhagavan Teha Krishna Teha Shri Krishna Aiche Karita Vakyana. Thus he would have said, Narayan, the source of all incarnations, is the original personality of Godhead. He has appeared as Sri Krishna. Brahma Pramada Vipralipsa Karana Patava Arsha Vigya Vakye Nahi Dosha Eshab. Mistakes, illusions, cheating, and defective perception do not occur in the sayings of the authoritative sages. Purport. Srimad Bhagavatam has listed the avatars. The plenary expansions of the Purusha and Lord Krishna appears among them. But the Bhagavatam further explains Lord Krishna's specific position as the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Since Lord Krishna is the original personality of Godhead, reason and argument establish that his position is always supreme. Had Krishna been a plenary expansion of Narayan, the original verse would have been differently composed. Indeed, its order would have been reversed. but there cannot be mistakes, illusion, cheating, or imperfect perception in the words of liberated sages. Therefore, there is no mistake in this statement that Lord Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. The Sanskrit statements of Srimad Bhagavatam are all transcendental sounds. Srila Vyasadeva revealed these statements after perfect realization, and therefore they are perfect. For liberated sages like Vyasadeva never commit errors in their rhetorical argument arrangements. Unless one accepts this fact, there is no use in trying to obtain help from the revealed scriptures. Brahma refers to false knowledge or mistakes, such as accepting a rope as a snake or an oyster shell as gold. Pramada refers to inattention or misunderstanding of reality, and vipralipsa is the cheating propensity. Charana refers to imperfectness of the material senses. There are many examples of such imperfection. The eyes cannot see that which is very distant or very small. One cannot even see his own eyelid, which is the closest thing to his eye. And if one is disturbed by a disease like jaundice, he sees everything to be yellow. Similarly, the ears cannot hear distant sounds. Since the personality of Godhead and its plenary portions and self-realized devotees are all transcendentally situated, they cannot be misled by such deficiencies. Verutartha kaha tumi kahite kara rosh. Tomara arte avismrita avimrishta vidhehamsha dosh. You say something contradictory and become angry when this is pointed out. Your explanation has the defect of a misplaced predicate. This is an unconsidered adjustment. Jar Bhagavata hoite anyara Bhagavata swayam Bhagavan shabdera taha te sata. Only the personality of Godhead, the source of all other divinities, is eligible to be designated Swayam Bhagavan, or the primeval Lord. Deepa hoite jaiche bahu deepera jwalana mul ek deep taha kare ganana. When from one candle many others are lit, I consider that one the original. When from one candle many other candles are lit, I consider that one the original. The Brahma Samhita chapter 5 verse 46 states that the Vishnu Tattva, or the principle of the absolute personality of Godhead, is like a lamp because the expansions equal their origin in all respects. A burning lamp can light innumerable other lamps, and although they will not be inferior, still the lamp from which the others are lit must be considered the original. Similarly, the Supreme Personality of Godhead expands himself in the plenary forms of the Vishnu Tattva, and although they are equally powerful, the original powerful personality of Godhead is considered the source. This example also explains the appearance of qualitative incarnations like Lord Shiva and Lord Brahma. According to Srila Jiva Goswami, Shambhostu tamo dishthanatvat kajja lamaya sukshma deepa shika staniyasya na tata samyam. The Shambhu Tattva, or the principle of Lord Shiva, is like a lamp covered with carbon because of his being in charge of the mode of ignorance. The illumination from such a lamp is very minute. Therefore, the power of Lord Shiva can be compared to that of the cannot compare to that of the Vishnu principle. Taiche shab avatarera Krishna se karana aro ek shloka shuna kuvakya kandana. Krishna, in the same way, is the cause of all causes and all incarnations. Please hear another verse to defeat all misinterpretations. Atra sargo visargascha stanam poshanam utaya manvantari shanu kata nirodho muktir ashraya dashamasya vishudhartam navanam ihalakshanam varna yanti mahatmana Shrutenartena Chandasa. Here in the Srimad Bhagavatam, 10 subjects are described. 1. The creation of the ingredients of the cosmos. 2. The creations of Brahma. 3. The maintenance of the creation. 4. Special favor given to the faithful. 5. Impetuses for activity. 6. Prescribed duties for law-abiding men. 7. A description of the incarnations of the Lord. 8. The winding up of the creation. 9. Liberation from gross and subtle material existence. And 10. The ultimate shelter, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. The 10th item is the shelter of all the others. To distinguish this ultimate shelter from the other 9 subjects, the Mahajanas have described these 9 directly or indirectly through prayers or direct explanations. Purport. These verses from Srimad Bhagavatam 2.10, 1 through 2, list the 10 subject matters dealt with in the text of the Bhagavatam. Of these, the 10th is the substance, and the other 9 are categories derived from the substance. These 10 subjects are listed as follows. Sarga, the first creation by Lord Vishnu. The bringing forth of the 5 gross material elements, the 5 objects of sense perception, the 10 senses, the mind, the intelligence, the false ego, and the total material energy or universal form. Visarga, the secondary creation or the work of Brahma in producing the moving and unmoving bodies in the universe. Brahmanda. Sthana, number 3. The maintenance of the universe by the personality of Godhead Vishnu. Vishnu's function is more important and his glory greater than Brahma's and Lord Shiva's, for although Brahma is the creator and Lord Shiva the destroyer, Vishnu is the maintainer. Poshana, special care and protection for devotees of the Lord. As a king maintains his kingdom and subjects, but nevertheless gives special attention to the members of his family, so the personality of Godhead gives special care to his devotees, who are souls completely surrendered to him. Uti, the urge for creation, or initiative power that is the cause of all inventions, according to the necessities of time, space, and objects. Manvantara, the periods controlled by the Manus, who teach regulative principles for living beings who desire to achieve perfection in human life. The rules of Manu, as described in the Manu Samhita, guide the way to such perfection. Ishanu Katha, scriptural information regarding the personality of Godhead, his incarnations on earth, and the activities of his devotees. Scriptures dealing with these subjects are essential for progressive human life. Ishanu Katha. Nirodha, the winding up of all energies employed in creation. Such potencies are emanations from the personality of Godhead who eternally lives in the Karna ocean. The cosmic creations manifested with his breath are again dissolved in due course. 9. Mukti, liberation of the conditioned souls encaged by the gross and subtle coverings of body and mind. When freed from all material affection, the soul, giving up the gross and subtle material bodies, can attain the spiritual sky in his original spiritual body and engage in transcendental loving service to the Lord in Vaikuntha Loka or Krishna Loka. When the soul is situated in his original constitutional position of existence, he is said to be liberated. It is possible to engage in transcendental loving service to the Lord and become Jivan Mukta, even while in the material body. Finally, Ashraya, the transcendence, the summum bonum, from whom everything emanates, upon whom everything rests, and in whom everything merges after annihilation. He is a source and support of all. The Ashraya is also called the Supreme Brahman. As in the Vedanta Sutra, Atato Brahma Jignasa Janmadyasa Yataha. Srimad Bhagavatam especially describes this Supreme Brahman as the Ashraya. Sri Krishna is this Ashraya, and therefore the greatest necessity of life is to study the science of Krishna. Srimad Bhagavatam accepts Sri Krishna as the shelter of all manifestations because Lord Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, is the ultimate source of everything, the supreme goal of all. 2 different principles are to be considered herein, namely Ashraya, the object providing shelter, and Ashrita, the dependence requiring shelter. The ashrita exists under the original principle, the ashraya. The first 9 categories described in the first 9 cantos of Srimad Bhagavatam, from creation to liberation, include the Purusha avatars, the incarnations, the marginal energy, or living entities, and the external energy or material world, are all ashrita. The prayers of Srimad Bhagavatam, however, aim for the ashraya tattva, the Supreme Personality of Godhead Sri Krishna. The great souls expert in describing Srimad Bhagavatam have very diligently delineated the other 9 categories, sometimes by direct narrations and sometimes by indirect narrations such as stories. The real purpose of doing this is to know perfectly the absolute transcendence. Sri Krishna, for the entire creation, both material and spiritual, rests on the body of Sri Krishna. I want to find my link here. Let's see. I need that link for the library. Thank you. Okay, yeah, but now it's on the screen, so let's see. Could somebody just give me the link and then I can have it independently? Would that be fun?
I sent you the link, Maharaj. Just you can try it out, please.
What?
I texted you the link.
Thank
the
you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
You tested out it before.
A million times. Now I've got it. Thank you so much, Shraddha. Okay, now let's see some reflections and questions. I'm looking. Okay. So, Anonymous asks a question. When it says that the Purusha creates this world through Maya, how do we understand Maya? Isn't it an argument of the Mayavadis that this world is all Maya or illusion? How do I understand this? No, it is not. That the Mayavadis say that the body of Krishna is made of Maya. Maya means that which is not. The definition of Maya is given in Bhagavatam. Rhetorical yat pratyeta na pratyeta chatmani tadvidyadat manomayam yata bhaso yatatamaha. Anything that you see as different from the Supreme Personality of Godhead is Maya. Because there is nothing different from the Supreme Personality of Godhead. As we just heard earlier, the Lord is Advaya Gyan Tattva. He's one. And if I see something, a separate energy from him, then Bhagavatam says, Bhayam dvitiya abhinibesha tasyad ishad apetasya viparyosmiti. That from that mistaken idea that there's two things, then one is in Maya and fear arises. Dvitiya means two things, there's only one. So the Mayavadis, yes, they say the material world's illusion. They also say the body of Krishna is illusion. We also say that the material world's illusion, but in a different way from the Mayavadis. They say that it doesn't exist. It's a kind of a figment of one's imagination. But as Krishna proves in the Bhagavad Gita, it's a reflection of the spiritual world. And we say that it's temporary, it's not false. But the body of Krishna is transcendental and is not Maya when he comes into the material world. And also the Mayavadis think that he's just a manifestation of the mode of goodness. So Ankit asked this question. In this second chapter, we see that Lord Brahma is establishing Krishna as the Supreme Personality of Godhead. However, the most bizarre thing is when Krishna is playing with the cowherd friends, same Brahma gets bewildered, doubting the absolute personality of Krishna and steals his friends and cows. How is this contradictory act possible for personalities such as Brahma, who is so exalted in his position and his realization? Well, it's said in the first verse of the Bhagavatam, Teni Brahma Hridaya Avikariye Muhyanti Yatsureya. That Krishna's external energy is so powerful that Muhyanti Yatsurayaha, that even the devas are bewildered by it. And also, you'll notice the chronology here. This is after Brahma's bewildered. He was a little curious about the coward boy Krishna being his Lord, tested him, and then afterwards, when he was fully acquainted with his inconceivable powers, then he's giving this conversation. Power phrase: mistakes, illusions, cheating, and defective perception do not occur in the sayings of the authoritative sages. Chaitanya Charitamrita is the real Bengali sweet. Yes, Prabhupada said this when there was a devotee who had started a prasadam cart. He wanted to sell Bengali sweets. He was an expert cook too. And there was another devotee there who was selling the Chaitanya Charitamrita. And Prabhupada pointed to the devotee selling the Chaitanya Charitamrita and said, he is selling the real Bengali sweets. Sugopi Somya Devidasi asks, the questions I often struggle with when people inquire is, how do we provide a reasonable explanation of why Krishna is considered supreme in relation to the demigods like Brahma and Lord Shiva without hurting the sentiments of those who may have been worshipping them as supreme for many years? Is the right approach to direct them to scriptures like Bhagavad Gita or Srimad Bhagavatam, which clearly reveal this, or is there a simplified way to explain Krishna's position? It's absolutely important to direct them to Bhagavad Gita and Srimad Bhagavatam, but first Bhagavad Gita, because I'm assuming we're talking about Indians here, because otherwise why would they be worshiping demigods? Of course, we see nowadays there's a hodgepodge of all kinds of worshiping techniques here in the West also. But generally, if somebody comes from Indian culture, they get used to worshiping all kinds of devas, and they don't know the difference between the Vishnu Tattva and the devas who are Jiva Tattva. And you have to establish a point of authority. And the Bhagavad Gita is that point of authority. And in the Bhagavad Gita, you'll find many verses in which Krishna describes the position of those who worship demigods. Like first he said, Bahunam Jamanamante Gyanavam Mam Prapadyate Vasudeva Sarvamiti Sa Mahatmas Sudurlabha. He's describing those who, after many births, Sataya Sharaya Yuktas Tasya Ardhanamihate Labate Chatata Kaman Mayaiva Vihitan Hitan Antavat Tu Palam Teshan Tabavat Yalpamedasam Devan Deva Yajo Yanti Madbhakta Yanti Mam Api. So he's describing how whoever you worship, you'll go to that place. And also he's saying that the people who worship demigods have their faith, it's coming from Krishna. And also when the demigods fulfill the desires of somebody, that's coming from Krishna also. And in numerous places, he describes how the demigods are simply extensions of his body. You'll see it in the Universal Form chapter and elsewhere. So, first of all, Bhagavad Gita is the authority on spiritual knowledge. And all the acharyas accept that. So, yes, it's important to establish Bhagavad Gita, and then you can point to the places in Bhagavad Gita in which it's described how Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. It's not that we disregard the demigods. It's just that we have to understand their proper situation. They're administrative servants of Krishna, but they're not equal or the same as he is. I hope that helps, Sugopi. Anonymous question, is Maya not manifested in Krishna to some extent? No, because Krishna is even the source of Maya, just like the sun is the source of the clouds indirectly, because the sun evaporates water on the ocean and the clouds are formed. So you could say, well, you can't say that's what happens, but the sun is never in darkness. The clouds are always below the sun. They're manifestations of the sun. So there's never a Maya manifested in Krishna to any extent. Vaikuntha Nayaka, could you please explain the difference between expansion, incarnation, and internal potency? Internal potency is the category of energy which is distinguished from the external energy. It's the spiritual energy that manifests the spiritual world, and the external world Krishna describes as Bhumir apo no lo vayu kammano buddhar evacha hankara ityame binna prakritir ashtada binna prakriti. It's a separated energy from him, separated by consciousness. Expansions and incarnations is very subtle or technical, and it's not particularly different. Although just by proximity, as we were hearing before, first there's Krishna, then Balaram Chaturvyuha, then Mula Sankarshan, second Chaturvyuha, and then the Vishnus, starting with Karna Dakshai, then Garbha Dakshai, Shir Dakshai. So these are all expansions, but some of them are also called incarnations, just like Advaita Charya. Advaitam Harinato Aitad. He's also an incarnation of a non-different from Hari. So we also heard that departure, Evahira Shantanama Bhupetya. There's one original candle, but other candles are lit by that candle. Although the same in potency, there's still a consideration that there's one original candle. New Bhakta is asking question. New Bhakta, Haribol. If Lord Shiva is the son of Brahma, and so is Daksha, aren't they supposed to be brothers? Sometimes I think about it and can't understand that in that case, the whole human society are brothers and sisters. Yeah, there you have it. Apramay says, Hare Krishna, I thought it was really interesting that Lord Brahma chose to differentiate Lord Krishna from Garbhodakshai, Shirdakshai, and Karnadakshai Vishnus in the way that he did. He mentioned that the very fact one can mention there is some type of association to Maya discredits, in a way, the three Vishnus from being the original Narayan, a very up there example of how important gaining the right association is. Yeah, well, they're not, we shouldn't think they are affected by Maya, although said there's some sense that they have a connection because Mahavishnu glances over material nature. And so, when you put your glance somewhere, you actually go there to some degree. Thank you for your reflection. Pedro says, every Kali Yuga has, every Kali Yuga, Lord Krishna descends as Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Hare Krishna. Every Kali Yuga, there is an avatar that appears to spread the Yuga Dharma of the age. However, only in rare circumstances, very unique circumstances, does Krishna come as that avatar. Oftentimes, that personality who descends to spread the Yuga Dharma is a empowered jiva. And in this Kali Yuga, it is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who's Krishna himself. And the psychology of it is mentioned by a verse by Rupa Goswami in the Chaitanya Charitamrita, where he says, Anarpita charim chirat karuna yavatirna kalau samarpayitun unatojwala rasam subhakti shriyam hari purata sundara duti kadamba sandipita sadaraya kandare spuratuva sachinandana. So this describes how Krishna had considered that for a long time he hadn't given the highest conception. So he said, Anarpita charim chirat. For a long time, I haven't given my special mercy, karuna ya vatirna. I haven't appeared as an incarnation to give this. And what is he giving? Samarpayitum. He's giving samarpayit unatojvala rasam. So bhakti, he's teaching about the highest rasa in the spiritual world, conjugal rasa. Unatojvala rasam subhakti shriyam. Haripurata sundara duti kadambas sandipita. So that he's saying that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is that personality who's come to deliver that, and may he be manifest in your heart. So an incarnation comes every Kali Yuga, but Krishna himself doesn't. So this is a very unique Kali Yuga, and the Harinam Sankirtan that he spreads is giving what's called it's called Prem Sankirtan, because by chanting this Mahamantra distributed by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu through all his associates, then one gets prema and goes to Goloka Vrindavan. Prabir says, how do we logically refute the arguments by Mayavadis that Krishna and Goddess Kali are non-different? Well, one is the expansion, and the other is the origin of the expansion. Goddess Kali is a servant of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, as we see from the pastimes of Krishna and his expansions. There's nowhere that says that Goddess Kali and Krishna are non-different. This is it's a concoction. It's nowhere in Shastra described how Kali and Krishna are the same. Again, it's like saying that the cloud and the sun are the same. The cloud is an emanation from the sun. Balaram says, in Srila Prabhupada's purport to Srimad Bhagavatam 1.3.28, he writes, he himself has expanded himself in various parts, portions, and particles as Swayam Rupa, Swayam Prakash, Tade Katma, Prabhava, Vaibhava, Vilas, Avatar, Avesha, and Jivas. Here Kaviraj Goswami explains the Prabhava and Vaibhava incarnations, but I am still confused with the differences between Swayam Prakash, Tade Katma, Prabhava, Vaibhava, Vilas, Avatar, and Avesha. Would you please explain that? Just read the Laghu Bhagavatamrita. All you have to do is read the first two chapters, and there's a very detailed explanation given of each one of those. Kotakarnava says, Hare Krishna, in 2:38:46, Lord Brahma is giving three reasons to substantiate that Krishna is the original Narayan. However, these three reasons are simply assertions by Lord Brahma. On the other hand, Krishna does not understand what Brahma has said. The assertions continue until CC Adi 257. How does Lord Brahma know about all this? Do we just accept it as axioms? So these you can go to the section of the Bhagavatam where this conversation is going on, and actually it is Brahma already. This is a way that Lord Krishna is simply questioning Brahma out of a sense of fun almost to bring out his knowledge. But he's already experienced, he's already seen this, and then Krishna is playing his role as a cowherd boy and saying that, well, how are you saying that I'm like this or like that? And Brahma is simply saying what he already saw and realized when Krishna revealed it to him. And Tadiya Seva says, where does Maya really exist in this creation? Does this exist in material mind, or does it exist in the material world? Ritertam yat pratyeta na pratyeta chatmani tad vidyada manomayam. You might want to put this verse up. Ritertam yat pratyeta na pratyeta chatmani tad vidyada manomayam yata bhaso yatata maha. This is from the Chaturshloki Bhagavatam, which gives the definition of Maya. Ritertam. Yeah, that's 2.934. And here, he's just, Krishna is saying in the Chaturshloki that which you see as separate from me, know that to be my illusory energy or Maya. So the point is, there's nothing separate from Krishna. Everything is a part of Krishna. So in the Bhagavad Gita, as an example, Krishna gives a description of his vibhutis, or vibhuti. That means various manifestations, even in the material world, where you can understand that he's present, like the shark and the ocean and the sun and various personalities, animals like Airavata and so forth. So it is in the mind. It's a state of consciousness when one sees something separate from the Lord. So here he says, O Brahma, whatever appears to be of any value, if it is without relation to me, has no reality. Know it as my illusory energy, that reflection which appears to be in darkness. In Prabhupada's purport. In the previous verse, it has already been concluded that in any stage of the cosmic manifestation, its appearance, its sustenance, its growth, its interactions of different energies, its deterioration and its disappearance, all has its basic relation with the existence of the personality of Godhead. And as such, whenever there is forgetfulness of this prime relation with the Lord, and whenever things are accepted as real without being related to the Lord, that conception is called a product of the illusory energy of the Lord. Because nothing can exist without the Lord, it should be known that the illusory energy is also an energy of the Lord. The right conclusion of dovetailing everything in relation with the Lord is called Yoga Maya, or the energy of union, and the wrong conception of detaching a thing from its relationship with the Lord is called the Lord's Daivi Maya, or Mahamaya. Both the Mayas also have connections with the Lord because nothing can exist without being related to him. As such, the wrong conception of detaching relationships from the Lord is not false, but illusory. It goes on from there, but that gives you the basic summary. And in the verse, which is one of the important verses of Bhagavatam from the Chaturshloki, you can understand that this is a misconception. I'm mistaking, I'm forgetting about how it's connected to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and it's non-different from him. I'm seeing something, a second thing. There is no second thing, it's all Krishna. It's just in various varieties that he manifests himself. Is there anyone from the Zoom room that would like to say something? Oh, Bhakti Alex is here. Okay, let's see. Prabhupada really hones in on how detrimental the Mayavadi conception is to spiritual life, saying Mayavadis commit spiritual suicide, are repeatedly cast into the ocean of nations and are the greatest defenders of Lord Krishna, etc. How do we reconcile Mayavadis doing the greatest disservice to human society with the fact that Lord Shiva propounded Mayavadi philosophy in accordance with the order of the Supreme Lord? Well, Krishna has his ways of bringing people to a certain position, and sometimes it requires a roundabout way of doing that. That's one of the ways that it's explained how the the step-by-step process of bringing people back to the Vedas. So in the beginning, the Vedic culture had a preponderance of people performing animal sacrifices, to which Buddha appeared. And in order to move people from that very detrimental lifestyle, he told them, just don't follow the Vedas. And he taught some sort of alternative philosophy. And people became averse to the Vedas, which is very detrimental for them, because even in the Karmakanda section of the Vedas, there's an opportunity that they'll find a gradual elevation. So then when Shiva came as Shankaracharya and he gave this almost parallel philosophy in the sense of voidism, it very much appealed to the Buddhists, but he brought them back to the Vedas, saying that you have to understand from the Vedas. He just misinterpreted them. And then the other great acharyas came and defeated Shankaracharya's points. And there's another reason also that's given in various places, and that is that Krishna gives a variety of philosophies for those who want to pursue them. And this is one of the ways that he facilitates the freedom of choice of a living entity. That some want to actually be an illusion. So as he says, Sarvasya cham hridi sani vishnu matak smritir jnanam apohanam cha. So if you want to avoid God, Krishna will give you the intelligence that you'll be able to avoid him, Prabhupada says, forever. And so Mayavad philosophy is a facility for those who would like to have an alternative, so you can deny the personality of Godhead. That's the extent that Krishna goes to provide various alternatives for those who want to do something other than surrender to Krishna, as he recommends that we do in the Bhagavad Gita. So those are two scenarios that I hope will help. And was that it? One last, and that is that in CC 2.46, purport is mentioned that Paramatma feature lives in the hearts of all living entities in transcendental and mundane creations. Does that mean Paramatma feature exists in the spiritual world as well? Is Ishvara Sarvabhutaram verse for the material and spiritual worlds? No, it's only for the material world. It's described by Prabhupada earlier that just like if you put up a temporary fair where everyone comes, then you have to hire some policemen to come there and watch out for it. Of course, nowadays you want to be careful who you hire. But anyway, they come there and they oversee the scene. So while we're in the material world, there's an expansion. Paramatma is an expansion who stays with the living entity, overseeing his activities here and facilitating his sense gratification through the agency of the material nature, or his sense of, or his desire to go back to Godhead. But after that, then there's no need for the Paramatma. In the spiritual world, the devotees are directly in contact with Krishna. Anyone from the Zoom room? Okay, we're going to, let's hear somebody from the Zoom room. Maybe you can't unmute. I just want to hear some voice to make sure you're there.
Hare Krishna, Guru Maharaj. Hare
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Maharaj.
Hare Krishna.
Question about the guru and the disciple. I was wondering that in this lifetime, we see someone, we connect, and we understand that they are our guru, and we serve them till our last breath. But then, isn't guru an eternal principle? So this relationship between the guru and the disciple, is it a soul-to-soul connection that the soul will seek out as it passes from body to body? Or is it a concept more than a connection, where Krishna provides a guru every lifetime, and in that way you keep moving?
It's both. It's a principle and a person. And according to the principle is an eternal principle, the way that Krishna arranges for us to connect to him, as we heard earlier in the Chaitanya Charitamrita, and the way that Kaviraj Goswami quotes Sri Uddhava when he says that he's unlimitedly grateful for the way that Krishna manifests himself in the form of the Guru, who is an external manifestation of the Supersoul, and is also giving instruction from within. And that principle is there. Krishna is the Adi Guru. He's the original Guru. But he sends various representatives, the Diksha Guru, the Shiksha Guru, and so forth, the Vartmana Pradakshika Guru, in order that we can connect to him and get localized instruction from the Guru. So, and the principle of serving Guru is always there. Tasmad Gurum Prapadyeta Jignasu Shreya Uttamam Shabde Parichanishnatam Brahman Upashamashrayam. It's especially important, as mentioned in the Bhagavatam. It says, Tasmad, therefore, you should accept a Guru. Guru is also Vaishnav in this world knows our plight. Krishna in Goloka Vrindavan is, as I said, he doesn't touch the material energy. How will he know about the suffering in the material world? The way that a Vaishnav who has intimate knowledge of how the material world works and can relate to the ups and downs of the living entities here and has compassion. Like Shukadeva Goswami went out and out of compassion to spread the Srimad Bhagavatam, and Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, Atma upamyena sarvatra samam pashyati Arjuna sukham vayarivadukam sayogi paramo mataha. He says these are the best yogis. They know what the difficulties are for the living entities in the material world, and therefore they empathize out of compassion. And as far as the personality goes, there are different gurus, different personalities. Some are sometimes the Diksha Guru becomes most prominent because, as Prabhupada mentions, a person gives shiksha, and then later on somebody takes diksha from the shiksha person, and then sometimes the shiksha guru becomes more prominent. And so there are different personalities that are manifestations of Krishna that are helping us in various ways to come back to Krishna. The Diksha Guru has a specific kind of function, giving the mantras and so forth, and a certain type of stature in which the is seen very directly a manifestation of Krishna, and the ways that we worship the Guru, and then what happens in the next lifetime, these are all perfectly arranged by Krishna. It's one of the tattvas that's a little bit harder to understand, but that and Shiva tattva. But you can take it that just as you can see how Krishna makes perfect arrangements for everyone, through Guru tattva, he also makes an arrangement for us. It is said also that, like our Shiksha Gurus from Rupa Goswami and so forth, these are manjaris in the spiritual world. So we're working under them. So when there's, even when we're liberated, there's a way in which we have a connection to our various gurus who are connecting us to the whole family of Krishna, and our service is there. But how exactly those take place in the next life and so forth are up to Krishna, which means they're slightly mysterious for us to know exactly how that work. Although Prabhupada says, several times that please complete your course, otherwise I'll have to come back and deliver, bring my disciples. Don't make me come back to bring you back to Godhead and so forth. So there's that sense of responsibility that the guru has also for those who are dependent on that connection. And now we're going to have a short kirtan because we can. Hare Krishna. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Preshtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Nityanamine
Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Nityanamine
Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschacharishatarine
Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschacharishatarine
Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna
Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna.
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Nitai Gaur Haribo, 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 Tai Gaur Haribo. Jai Jai Prabhupada, 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 Jai Jai Prabhupada. I go to pray, Manande Hari Hari Bo, Shri Harinam Sankirtan Ki, Shri Harinam Mantra Ki, Shri Harinam Prabhu Ki.
Jai.
Hari Hari Bo.
Jai Om Vishnupad Paramahamsa Parivrajakacharya Stotra Shri Shrimad Bhai Charana Bin Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Paramahamsa Parivrajakacharya Stotra Shri Shrimad Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Maharaj Ki Jai. Nanta Koti Vaishnavini Ki Jai. Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur Ki Jai. Prem Zagaho Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda. Sri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasari Gaur Bhaktivinoda Ki Jai. Sri Radha Krishna Gokopina Shamakunda Radhakunda Giri Govardhan Ki Jai. Sri Vrindavan Dham Ki Jai. Sri Mayapur Navadip Dham Ki Jai. Shri Jagannath Puri Dham ki jai. Tulsi Devi Bhakti Devi ki jai. Jamuna Devi Ganga Devi ki jai. Sambheda Bhaktivinoda ki jai. All glories to the assembled devotees.
Krishna.
All glories to the
Hare
assembled
Krishna.
devotees.
Some devotees.
All
Hare
glories to the
Krishna.
assembled devotees. Gaur Premanande Haribo.
Okay, well.
Hare Krishna. Everyone okay?
Yes, very
Thank
much.
you.
Better than okay. You're on your way to Vaikuntha. Paravyoma Narayana. We're going past that Vaikuntha to Goloka Vrindavan. So we'll keep diving into the Chaitanya Charitamrita. There are some technicalities here, and we can double back on some of these things that you're asking questions about and go a little more deeply within them. We can leave more time for that kind of thing too. And thank you for that. And in the meantime, just by hearing the vibration from the Bengali and from the purports and verses and so forth, it's a highly purifying process, because this is revealed scripture. It's transcendental, and it's important to go through it systematically and hear all these different parts. None of it is insignificant, not one syllable. And also, if you don't understand everything at first, if you keep hearing, then gradually it becomes more and more clear, and it'll have its effect. So also, just as a practice, it's important to take time to write down what your main objectives in life are. Human life is really a short life, but it's very significant because there's a lot we can accomplish. And for instance, if you were to take some time, it's not like you'll get it on the first try, but if you write down what your 5 main objectives are in life, your 5 main priorities, just look into that and see what happens, because once you start writing them down, then you can reorder them and put them in a different order, and then you can start adding to how you would attend to these priorities when you get them down. And it is a very inspiring exercise, because life is often overwhelming. There are a lot of duties we have to do, and a lot of emergencies that come up, and it seems that one thing comes after another, and we can just sort of forget about where we're going or why we're going somewhere. So if you take the time to think about it, what are your 5 main objectives in life? The 5 most important aspects of your life, or your 5 main priorities, and actually write them down. Then look at them the next day and think, okay, is that my main priority? It really does have a powerful effect in helping us to go in a certain direction. So please try that, and maybe you can report back on our next meeting. Does that sound okay? Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, everybody, for joining. Can you please unmute yourselves and say Hare Krishna?
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare
Hare
Rama.
Krishna.
Hare
Hare
Rama.
Rama.
Hare Rama.
Hare Rama.
We'll see you soon.
Jai, thank you so much.
Keep the transcendental vibration going. Hare Krishna.
Hare
Jai.
Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Hare Hare.